I think the common thing that we all do, we look over the blocker, all of a sudden our hand's on his back, and he's in our legs. So I want them to look at the blocker, get their hands in place, and then I want them to drop their eyes to the ball carrier. You got tired. Now, here's the whole drill. Spin tackle. Drive the arms, ensure the lockup. Squeeze with the spin side arm, try to work the hips between the ball carrier and the goal line. That's for the cut blocker. That's what we're working on, is cut block. Okay, here's another drill that we work on for cut block. Low bag run, angle tackle. Now here's another agility drill that we end in with an angle tackle. Okay? Step it, step it, step it, cut blocker, angle tackle. Step it, step it, step it, step it. Now, run that back one time. I don't have one of these in Atlanta. It's a 6-foot cage. It's PVC pipe. Okay? Here's what I noticed, and when I don't have a top for them, every one of them do this. I hate to teach bad habits. I hate to teach bad habits. So I got that little PVC cage. It happened in the 80s, early 80s. I had two 6'6" and a 6'5", tall, young defensive linemen that I knew were good, but they played Georgia Pack. And so I got that chute, and it's 6 feet tall. And they learned to work through that thing and bend at the knees, bend at the waist, chin up, eyes up, neck on a brace. That's what we're talking about. And so here's a cut blocker right here. Here's a cut blocker. Go ahead. Cut block, play it. Cut block, angle tackle. Here's just a shot of one in the game. I didn't think when I first went to pro ball I'd see much cut blocking, but you do. You see a bunch of them. They're so damn big and tall you wouldn't think you see it, but you see it. It's got a back end coach too. D-Walt does a nice job with his hands. My favorite part of the body, the human body. Male, female, or what, don't matter. Legs, hips, and lower back. That's where you whip people's ass. You don't hit them hard with your hands, in my opinion. Your hands are your levers. You whip people's ass with your lower body, okay? And the strongest muscle, I ask them sometimes, you bench, how much you bench? How much you squat? You know what it's going to always be. It's always going to be greater squat because it's a bigger muscle, biggest muscles in your body. Well, that's how come I want you to whip his ass with the strongest things in your body. Your hands and arms are levers. We're going to control him and we're going to get off of him with those levers. We're going to whip his ass with our hips, legs, and lower back. Okay? Go ahead, please, Coach. Hey, look here, let me tell you another story. When I worked down in Florida for Charlie Pell, go back one, please, to that title. Go back to that title, please, Coach. Let me tell you, he's the guy that I told you down in Florida. He's the guy that I told a story about. He was a hell of a football coach. If he hadn't gotten in trouble, we all believe this at work for him. If he hadn't gotten in trouble with the NCAA, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. He was that good. He was Coach Bryant's favorite. I mean, Coach Bryant loved his ass. Everybody on our field at practice on Tuesday did 6-point explosion except the quarterbacks. Anybody who hit anybody's ass in the game did 6-point explosion. And we had a receiver at that time named Chris Collinsworth, who's on TV now. Y'all probably see him on TV. We had a receiver coach named Lee McGriff. And Lee asked Coach Pell one day in a meeting, when we our first spring down, he said, Coach, you want Chris doing that 6-point explosion and all that? And Coach Pell was the first guy I ever seen practice anger management. He was a fiery guy. fiery guy. He would jump right in your ass. But somebody had talked to him, and I never heard of Anger Management that far back. But somebody had talked to him, and he would do his eyebrows like this. Now let me tell you, it was an oh shit situation. When he started doing this, look out, somebody's ass was getting reamed. So Lee says, you want Chris Collinsworth doing a 6-point explosion? You know, we all like, he said to Chris in a very calm way. Lee, he said, Lee, if we happen to call a run, Chris is going to block somebody's ass. Oh yeah, Coach, he'll block. Okay. I want his ass doing a 6-point explosion. That was just that simple. And everybody did it but the quarterback. It's native right there. Offense, defense, don't make it there. Coming out of your hips and legs is native to stick to hitting people. Okay? So it didn't bother me because I love this shit. All right, come on back. This is Bunkley. This is one of my other tackles. And you can see he can rock that baby. Here's the payoff right here. They call them rock solid, and they're rock solid, and that's what they are, because they play so down with such great leverage and great hands. Okay, now let me say one thing. Run that back. I want to show y'all something. This is one of my bags here. Stop it right there. Let me tell you how this bag came about. We playing in the Sugar Bowl, and the Jeff Boss equipment guy came to me. He said, Coach, he said, I got some bad news for you. He said, we're going to practice 8 days in the Sugar Bowl, Dome, in New Orleans. We can have only one small sled on defense and one small sled on offense. I said, Jeff, how many days are we going to be there? He said, 8. We'll practice 8 times. I said, how in the hell am I going to sleep if we don't do 6-point explosion and 3-point explosion? I can't rest at night. He said, I'm sorry, Coach. That's all we can take is one sleep. So I don't know if it was that night or the next night or whatever, but I'm sitting at home and I'm thinking, I got to do this shit. So I thought, I wonder if Chuck, the guy over at World Sporting, could build me one with low shoulders for 6-point explosion and high shoulders for 3-point explosion. As you see, he could. And as you see, I'm wearing these shitty clothes. But anyways, that's what that bag, that's how, you know, sometimes where they say necessity is the mother of invention. Okay, this is 3-point layout. And I'm taking you in progression. I do 6-point, I walk on the other side of the sled, and I do 3-point layout explosion. This is all season program. Now I want you to watch this shot right here. You think they eating them britches up, aren't they? I tell them, I shouldn't be able to drive a damn 10-penny nail in your ass. And another expression I use is pinch the penny. Pinch the penny. You come out of them hips, pinch the penny. Okay? All right? Here's a good shot. Run that back, please, Coach. This is Jarvis Green, who plays with the Patriots. Still playing with them. Watch what he does with his hands. Kendrick's already got his on the block. Big ass difference, guys. Big ass difference. Okay? There it is right there. That's 3-point layout. Back to the one time period. Watch this ball right here. It's a pretty shot. I don't move them feet now. All I'm doing on this is just a lead up drill. Okay? See him come out of them hips? Yep. Shoot them hands. Back that up, Coach. Back that up. Kyle. Check this guy. What's that goal line stand right there? Okay, here's the third phase. Now, this is the football, that's the two lead-up shots, that's the two lead-up things. Hey Kyle, it's like this. Y'all do that shit when you teach tackling, you don't do that in the game, do you? But it's a lead-up drill. Okay, and then you do this, knees out. Okay, so 6-point explosion, 3-point layout, or now we're gonna put it together. This is the football, but it's a lead-up drill to teach you to roll your hips and strike. Watch his hands now. See, check their hands and see if they go forward. Watch his hands. I like to drive a sled once a week. Oh, boy, this is good right here. Well, here's the drill. Explode, drive, release time. That's the boy that couldn't get in the left-handed stance right here. I don't want to get too damn mad with him. All right, here's why I like to run that one back, please. Here's why I like to drive, guys. Here's why I like to drive a sled once a week. I want to strike and drive, especially on the zone teams. Back him up just a little. This might be one of the best zone teams, or was, in football. And they couldn't gain the length of their arms. Now this is when they were really doing good running the football. But watch what happens here. Go ahead and run it through. Hard to run there. Watch this one. Okay. Hips and legs, coach. Hips and legs. Footwork drill. Go ahead. I won't go fast with this. Stance, steps, and hands. Attack, react. Reach, block. One thing I just saw. Run that back one time, please. Well, that's all right. This is good. Hey guys, when you work on it, don't put the ball, but this is read attack. Sorry, I'll get to it. This is read attack. Stance, steps, and hands. Choreograph. And it's a great off-season thing. I believe I can teach hands, footwork and hands in off-season. All right, let's go back. All right, let's go back. I want to. I'll quit after this one, but I want to show you this. The shot against Dallas. Okay. All right, Coach. Will, I want you to look at this one. The guy on the left. Back him up one time, please. The guy on the left. Let's watch him first. Hips, hands, and then feet. Keep coming. We'll get it on this one. All right, watch. Now the guy on the right. Let's watch the guy on the left first. Let's watch the guy on the left first. Hips. Kyle, you see him?
Yep.
Okay, back him up. Now watch the guy on the right. Sit him down, Coach. Sit him down. There you go. Watch him step on the snap of the ball. You see the difference in pad lever? Back it up one more time. Coach, y'all see that, or is that just me?
Yeah.
Here's what this is. Sit him down. Whipping ass. Ass whipping. like I've explained that with shit. I feel like Obama talking about the healthcare. Watch 98. Watch him come out his hips, shoot his hands. Okay, now back in, let's watch 97. 97 does what his coach don't want him to do, me. But it's an old habit of his, and I understand that. But look at the difference in their pad level. I don't want his ass up like that. And when you step under yourself like that, tell me how you keep from that happening. You gotta be a ventriloquist or a contortionist, or, it's hard to do. And I don't need to be trying to sell y'all on that, because you do what the hell you wanna do. But that's why you hear me talking about it like that. And when we get over in here to these other blocks, you're gonna see a bunch of people getting their ass whipped because of it too. Watch your reach block out. Stick your foot in the ground, work for width and depth. Watch bump. Y'all can live with that, can't you? Cutoff block. In-flight adjustment. Watch Mike's foot. Will you see it? Left 3. One more time. Watch his hand. You know what we talked about? Run it back one more time, please. Remember what we talked about, getting your inside hand on him and not reaching for him with your off hand? Now he's going to square it back up. Watch him. There you go. Good.
Coach, are you just trying to feel for him to close the distance, or are you actually trying to get a good piece to help him?
I just want to try to make him, I don't want him to run straight off at the line right
Yeah.
You see his hand, guys? Run it back one more time, please. Watch Mike's hand. Watch his right hand. See his hand go to that pan? Okay, that's good. That's good, Coach. You know, I shouldn't